Alright, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know what my neighbors are doing out there. Hold on, wait a minute. This ain't gonna help at all. But I was supposed to be done but with this. I was supposed to be on the whole, you know, unity kind of thing because things is getting out of hand in my comment sections. But as I was looking up something else, this popped up. Karmelo Anthony moved to undisclosed location after family reports threats. The 17-year-old family says they face harassment, intimidation, and racially charged threats at their home following his release on house arrest. Karmelo Anthony, the high school junior charged with red rum in the taken life of Austin Metcalf, has been moved to an undisclosed location after what family represents call a surge in threats, harassment, and intimidation. On Monday, April 21st, the Next Generation Action News, a civil human rights group supporting the Anthony family, confirmed with Fox 4 News in Texas that a court approved the relocation to ensure his immediate safety. The 17-year-old previously been released on house arrest after his bond was reduced from $1 million to $250,000. Anthony is accused of and taking life of Metcalf at track meet on April 2nd. We were sharing images and documentation of the threats the family has faced this past weekend to make the public aware of the dangerous atmosphere that has been created. An atmosphere fueled by organized hate, systemic, racism, and intentional misinformation, said the president. Oh, I'm not. Dominique Alexander, go ahead, man. You got a whole rap sheet about abuse. But this is something that they've been receiving at their home. Okay, so they were actually sent the obituary. According to the organization, the Anthony family has faced a wave of harassment in recent days, including people loitering outside their home, taking photos, and sending disturbing mail. In one instance, the family received a copy of Metcalf's obituary. Dominique's group also reported repeated drive-bys, false food deliveries, and individuals circling the home attempting to provoke fear. The decision to move Karmelo was further ignited days after a rally was held at Frisco's what was this group? Oh, by Jake Lang. That event organized by Jake Lang, who was charged and then later pardoned, of course. He's one of the ones who was there at the Capitol riot on January 6th. Frisco police noted that 2 people were arrested at the rally and that many who attended the demonstration were not local residents. It is both heartbreaking and infuriating to see the depths of hate and bigotry still alive and well in our society, Alexander said. NGAN, its internal security team, continues to coordinate with local law enforcement to protect the Anthony family as the case moves forward in court. This is just crazy, y'all. This is crazy. They sent the family a copy. Then, okay, my question is, was this sent from somebody in a Metcalf family? Well, not the immediate, because the father forgave. The father forgave him. He let that be known. Then it didn't help that Dominique Alexander egged things on, talking about Jeff Metcalf's character, because he showed up at a press conference The man didn't say nothing. And when asked to leave, when escorted, he left. So that didn't help. Like, mm-mm-mm. They moved after repeated harassment. They didn't, well, okay, yeah. I already knew they didn't buy a house because I had read it where they were renting. And that rent was like over $3,000. And that's why I said, that's why I made the comment. You paying over $3,000 for a rental, but y'all can't come up. I mean, y'all got the money apparently. Okay, so in mid-April 2025, social media users spread a rumor that the family of Karmelo Anthony, a Texas 17-year-old accused in a fatal of another teenager, purchased a house and a new car using crowd-funded donations sent to support them during the legal case. The claim spread on Twitter and Facebook. One Twitter post tying the donations to a 900K home and a brand new car received nearly 60,000 likes and was reposted by Texas Republican Senator Ted Cruz, who received 38,000 more likes. Okay, so a senator reposted it as well. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. He said, "Why the HE double hockey sticks that someone raised $500,000 for committing red rum." And he reposted, somebody said, after raising nearly $500K, Karmelo Anthony's family moved into a $900K home and got a brand new car. And then it's showing, they put on the New York, they up underneath that, it's the New York Post. It says Karmelo Anthony renting $900K home in gated community with family, bought new car after release on bond in Austin Metcalf red rum case. Okay, y'all, so the GoFundMe for Karmelo was fraudulent because GoFundMe, and I gotta applaud them for this terms of service, prohibit fundraisers for legal defense of violent crimes. Consistent with this long-standing policy, any fundraisers for the legal defense of someone charged with a violent crime are removed from the platform and fully refunded. Whereas Give Send Go's policy says it does not allow campaigns benefiting groups that support violence, which in practice is debatable. But Wells told TMZ that the organization allows fundraisers for those accused of violent crimes because suspects still deserve due process and presumption of innocence. Whatever, I mean, you're innocent until proven guilty, so they say, but that's not always the case. Alright, y'all. I want to leave this alone now. I want to go back to my politics. I want to go back to trying to bridge the gap. That's what I'm going to call it. Trying to bridge the gap. And just like water and that sun. I'm out of here, coach.